Komið sæl, við erum hér á vettvangi að þessu sinni erum við á Norður-Írlandi og ég stend hér við sögufrægt hús í bænum Enniskillen. Þetta var vinnuheimili fyrir fátæka sem var opnað 1845 og lokað 1948. Áður fyrir átti fólk eiginlega ekkert val að koma hingað. Það kom hingað til að lifa af fátækt og hungur. En í dag þá hefur húsinu verið breytt og nú þetta miðstöð nýsköpunar. Við ætlum að kíkja aðeins inn í þetta hús og sjá og heyra hvaða hugmyndir verið að vinna með. So very nice to meet you, Kate McGrath, Business Manager of the Workhouse.
Angie, thank you.
Tell me about the concept of the Workhouse.
Okay, so we had a restoration of the workhouse over the past 2 years, and that project really is to bring back to life this part of the workhouse building, and it's a joint partnership with Southwest College and our local council, Fermanagh Omagh District Council, and the project was supported by Heritage Lottery Fund by 2.3 million, so that was invested back into bringing this space to life. And the premise of the building really is twofold. One, to tell the story of the workhouse and give voice to those who would have found themselves in this space. And the other is a little bit around the new future. So upstairs in these rooms, we are hoping to support our young entrepreneurs, our students and our community in terms of starting up business and being able to network and collaborate with each other.
So will that be run with in collaboration with the Southwest College and maybe some more, or?
Yes, so we continue as a partnership, so the council and the college both working together, and both trying to bring this place to life and bring people into it. Our key will be to try and engage with our student community to show them opportunity that is local. So as a rural Fermanagh area within the west of Northern Ireland, we find we lose a lot of our young people. So we are trying to, I guess, to give them a choice and a career path that maybe doesn't involve leaving the area, potentially for our diaspora to come back as well and to see that there's opportunity to work local and to do great things. So that's what we hope the building will be able to show.
So innovation is key.
Innovation, and I guess as we move now with technology, how we can maybe help our local industry as well support that. So being rural again, we're very known for agriculture, tourism in the lakelands. So how can we help with our young people and with those entrepreneurs to bring new innovation into those sectors and develop and bring opportunity for growth and business opportunities here?
And you're starting off?
We're starting off, yes. So it's very much trying to engage locally with our community, trying to engage with the ecosystem across the region and across the island of Ireland to connect and to make opportunity potentially for our people here that we're part of that bigger picture is the hope.
Very nice, and we wish you good luck with that.
Thank you.
So Dr. Barry McCarran.
Yes, thank you.
Very interesting introduction about the premises here in Southwest College. You are very serious about sustainability. What are your main motives by doing all this? Why are you doing all this?
The main motive is probably very, very clear and clear to everyone. It's really around the global picture of the climate change imperative. The declared climate emergency from various different governments, including our own here in the UK and also in Ireland as well, about combating climate change and mitigating climate change. And the UN had outlined for since 2007 for all governments of the world, to adopt things like the Passive House Standard, which are best practice for the built environment. And that's against the backdrop of the built environment being responsible for almost 40% of all global emissions. So it's really in that context that, when we did get the opportunity to add to our estate with some new buildings, that we went with the same sort of guidance and went with best in class. And it's been a really, really good journey for our college with that. Yeah.
Companies in Iceland, they have chosen 4 or 5 SDGs, UN SDGs.
Yes.
I noticed that you just took them all. Why is that, and how are you working on that?
Again, with the UN Sustainable Development Goals, they are wide and they're wide-ranging, but that's one of the beauties of the Passive House Standard as well, is that again, you've got a lot of added benefits that can be realised through a building going to the Passive House Standard. And again, if you adopt, I suppose, a wide approach from very, very early on, you can avail of some of the opportunities to bring community into the building, to do outreach in terms of education around the building, and we availed of all of those, and then that allowed us to hit a lot of the wider goals of the UN Sustainable Development stuff, along with the ones that are central to a building as well. So that's been our approach with respect to them. Now, I suppose we're not excellent in every one of them, but at least we're touching most of them.
Earlier this morning you presented to us a few of the technical highlights of the building. I was amazed by the kilowatt hours, the goal you had. Mm-hmm. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the Passive House Standard is designed, and when I said previously the low energy demand, that is 15 kilowatt hours per metre squared of floor area for the building. So we want to get below that. This building came in under the 15 kilowatt hours at 8.4 kilowatt hours for the heating demand, which is excellent. It really is excellent. And if you contrast that against what the old building was within our estate, which was up at over 160 kilowatt hours, that's a remarkable difference. Yeah. No, I think the takeaway to give to you is really that it is an international standard, and I think, you know, anytime I have international visitors, that's really what I try to get across, is how applicable this is. It's not just for here, it's totally applicable. And then for us in the college, we've been able to realise a host of opportunities globally, because the network is very vibrant. The community internationally is growing all the time. And again, I'd encourage you guys from Iceland to come involved and to see, you know, what we can do. And if we're the catalyst for you getting into it, well and good. You know, it's another, it's not going to go away. You know, the standard's going to be here. It's a good time to jump into it, I think.
Helen, við erum búin að vera hérna í heimsókn í Southwest College á Norður-Írlandi. Við erum búin að kynna okkur hérna starfsemina í The Workhouse, þar sem að verður miðja nýsköpunar. En svo virðist svona sjálfbærni þræða sig gegnum alla starfsemi Southwest College. En þú hefur verið í samstarfi við skólann.
Já.
Í mörg ár. Hvernig byrjaði þetta og hvað snýst samstarfið?
Það er góð spurning, en við höfum verið að vinna með Southwest College frá 2006. Þetta ævintýri hófst með Leonardo da Vinci áætlun sem var hluti af menntaáætlun Evrópusambandsins. Og við fórum bara að þróa saman verkefni sem snúa að iðnnemum út af vinnustað og hvernig við getum svona stutt við nema á vinnustað, og svo þróaðist þetta í námsmannaskipti. Það hafi yfir 400 matreiðslunemar og snyrtfræðinemar komið til Íslands í starfsþjálfun á þessum árum. Við höfum sendt nokkra Íslendinga hingað, og meðal annars núna seinast var í svona 3 ár síðan að Eiríkur, sem er húsasmiður, var þá nýsveit og kom í þetta fallega hús hérna, og hann þeir tóku námskeið sjálfbærni og svona sniðu einhvern veginn námskeið að hans þörfum.
Magna.
Og þetta samstarf sem við höfum bara tekið þátt í með Southwest College, þetta er svona, ég held að þetta sé alveg einstakt, og móttökurnar hér í dag hafa verið líka alveg frábær. En þeir eru leiðandi hér á Bretlandi í sjálfbærni og sjálfbærni byggingum og námskeiðum varðandi sjálfbærni í bygginga, allt sem við kemur byggingum, held ég.
Já, við höfum sem sagt verið hérna í fræðsluferð við öll starfsfólkið á Iðunni fræðslusetri. Hvað finnst þér svona að þetta er náttúrulega búið að magnaður lærdómur allt saman? Hvað finnst þér standa upp úr? Hvað eru að fara að taka með okkur í næsti heim?
Ég held að við séum að taka með okkur fullt af svona, hvað maður kalla það, svona good practices, getur maður, ef ég má sletta. Þetta er skólasamfélag sem er að hugsa inngildingu. það að hugsa svona grænar lausnir og það að hugsa stafræna umbreytingu og þau að spyrða þetta einhvern veginn saman í svona samfélag og þau vilja deila þessu með okkur og vilja líka læra hvað við erum að gera líka heima.
Svo margt skemmtilegt sem ég sá, til dæmis eru kassar víða, þar sem að í þessa kassa eru settur matur, bara eitthvað sem starfsfólki verslar inn og þeir sem að ná ekki endum saman.
Með bara taka með sér og þetta gert svona, með mikilli virðingu. Þeir leggja mikla áherslu á svona þessa einhvern veginn inngildingu í samfélaginu. Það hafa ekki skilja fólk eftir útundan.
Og við ætlum að taka þetta með okkur heim.
Alls konar.
Það ekki?
Jú, algjörlega.
Og höldum samstarfinu við Southwest áfram?
Já, við erum að fara að horfa núna aðeins á sjálfbærni námskeið varðandi svona loftþéttniprófanir og annað.
Loftþéttleikaprófanir?
Já, akkurat og náms- og starfsmannaskiptin munu halda áfram. Við erum að horfa hvort að þeir geta komið og verið með námskeið í passiv vottuninni heima.
Já.
Þannig það svona ýmislegt sem bara strax.
Passiv vottunin sem sagt vottun fyrir ákveðna tegund bygginga. Já. Eins og skólan.
Eins og þessi skóli hérna.
Já. Heyrðu, þetta bara ótrúlega spennandi.
Frábært.